Bonjour, bonjour. When I was a kid, I used to take flour and water and make a glue so I could make my art project. It's perfect to stick paper together, but that's the last thing you want to have in your digestive tract. Today I will teach you how to make veggie wraps and shells using beets and kale and butternut squash and zucchinis. Whole foods, only whole foods that will create a delicious and nutritious meal that your stomach is not going to have to struggle with. Ready to do it? Let's do it. So first we start by measuring our ingredients. I'm starting with the beets, and I cut the beets already, so that's going to be a little bit faster for us to get into the lesson. So 180 grams of beets. Here we are. And then zucchini, we need to have 150 grams. So that one, you know my little trick, right? I'm just going to put it here, zero my scale. Put my zucchini, so that one is 230. So let's see, maybe 135, a little bit more. Yeah, 158, that's perfect. Now we'll cut this one as well. And that depends simply on your blender, how strong it is. I know that I can go with larger chunk, but you know your blender, so do accordingly. Put all that together. Now, I'm taking my blender jar and putting it on my scale. I'll pour everything in. There you go. Put that aside. Zero my scale. The next ingredients are 10, oh, not that. So we have the lemon juice. There you go. I'm just going to put them in line. It's going to be much faster. Lemon juice, water, and salt. So we have 10 grams of lemon juice. And my jar is too full. But there we are. We have 10 grams of the date paste, which is, you do date paste by the same amount of date and water, and you blend. That gives you the paste. We add to that 50 grams of water. So that brings me to 70. And we add half a teaspoon of salt. And we put the lid on, and we blend. And here we are, and you'll see it's simply, everything is pureed. You don't want any chunks, no chunks, everything pureed. So I'm just going to take what I can out of that lid, and then go. It's a beautiful color. Did you know that when you eat beet, your pea might turn a little bit purple or pink or reddish? Don't worry, that's normal. So that's a way to know how fast you're digesting and eliminating your waste. So that's a good thing to know about. The next ingredients now that we put in is we put 50 grams of flax. I'm using the brown flax for the beet. Later I'm going to tell you about the butternut squash, and that one we use the golden flaxseed. So we don't change the color of the butternut squash. And then we add 25 of whole seeds. That's just a question of look. It's just to give a texture to the wrap. It's not ideal, as you know. In order to really assimilate the flax, we make it into a meal, not eating it whole. If you have it like in your cereal, what you do is you add to your cereal and let it to soak in your milk for 15 minutes so that it really will be absorbed by the body then. And there we go. So you mix it well. You don't want any lump, just really mixed well. And then what we do, zero the scale again, and I will take now 60 grams. And why do I take 60 grams? Because then the wrap will dehydrate the same by being the same weight. So when one is ready, so are the others. I'll do 3 of them using my template. 180, yeah. Okay, I'm so used to it, I often just pick up the right amount. I'm using an offset spatula. It's a little one, which is awesome to work here for those little wrap. See how quickly it goes? This is a template that is offered by Sedona. I will put the link in the description below. So you have the link to that. There, and this one. And the 4th one, I will show you how you can as well do it without a template. So, but you put the same amount. So you see, you can do the same thing. You can just do a circle movement like this, and then you can do it without a template as well. You know, with a little bit of practice, it's easy to do. And that will go in the dehydrator for 4 hours, 115 to 118, no more than 118, no less than 115. And I will show you what happens after 4 hours. Here's what you get. See? So now they're dehydrated. So now what we do is we flip. And they stick, yes. That's why I'm not worried. We flip, start in the corner, because it's easier to peel when you do that. On an angle, I should say. There you go. Start like this. And I put also my fingers here behind to hold the wraps down. So that's good for that. And now it will go for 1 more hour to finish dehydrating on the other side. And I was telling you about, so this is the wrap for the beet. And you can see I can bend it and it doesn't break. Okay? So beet, butternut squash, and kale. Kale can also be, you can also do colored leaves. You can do spinach. You take something green, right? So this is what it looks like once it's dehydrated. And here I will show you, look at these. Isn't it gorgeous? I assembled those to give you an idea. So they are in a taco shell. Now, you can use the soft wrap and do a taco shell, but also you can dehydrate them into a harder taco shell. But it's not crunchy. You know, like those taco shells, once you bite into them, they crumble. These won't do that, so it's awesome for that. But then it's so easy. Again, you know, you just put food on the table, vegetables and whatnot, and again, the family assemble their own. It's always the best, isn't it? It's delicious, and it's nutritious, and it's a whole food, and you won't have glue in your stomach. Enjoy. Oh, and please, comment, share, a little question. I always love to read your comments and see how I can help there in that section. And I'll see you in the next one. Love food that loves you back.